This last piece is called First Time Quiet. Jamie was walking down an alleyway, blind. It was night time, pitch black, right through her mind. Not a soul in sight, walking slow, fingers trailing against the wall, feel crumbling bricks, damp from the rain that came tumbling down for days on end. And then she hears that rustle again. A bird, a leaf. It's all the same when the bright lights have left you alone, but no, she's not frightened at all. I wish I'd known. You could call her stupid for coming down here, but the nighttime dark was almost a relief. Dusk had been hanging around her for years, like a day not sure if it should come or go, all purple, green, blue tones of grey, as if the colours had faded, seeped away. Jamie'd been walking with her head in a cloud, not a cloud of dreams. I'm talking about a head that's gone numb, like leaking out, swollen up to the air around and drags in slow motion like liquid lead, filtering anything anyone said. And Jamie was never one to complain, but she could feel her throat was tight again. Sometimes that was all she could feel, as if it pulled on strings, her whole body in, shoulders brought right up to protect, as if somewhere outside could be lurking a threat, and you never know who'll hurt you next. They call it anxiety, but that doesn't help. Just pull yourself together, yes, sort yourself out, she'd tell herself through her dried out mouth, and sometimes it worked, and she'd look at the birds and gaze at the trees from her favourite place on her balcony. But going out was hard. Jamie had been trying her best, never off sick, never missed a shift, been working this cafe like mechanical, slick, details, meticulous, quick hands, quiet smile, rigorous. But somewhere down in the depths of the cloud, Jamie was sure someone would find out that she hadn't been quite good enough, and the ground beneath that was holding her up would rumble and shake her down. Don't be silly, everything's fine. Fuck it, she didn't even want this job. Been trying for years to think something else up. And each idea would look great at first. Museum, gallery, book, a course. She'd plan it out, meticulous. But then doubts had come in bouts and bursts. What if people think you're ridiculous? You'll fail and that'll be much worse. And the plans would be dropped like broken eggs. A cloud not like dreams but like lead. A dusk that made time drag its legs, and time off was worse than anything else. Seconds ticking, one by one, breaking up the quiet room. What are you going to do? Mind blank, throat tight, hands damp, and slowly dusk turned into night. Jamie was walking down an alleyway, blind. And you really shouldn't walk alone at night when there ain't even moonlight to keep you straight, just fingers along the wall and the muffled sound of your own footfall, and you're not even sure why you came this way, if it'll really take you home at all. But Jamie didn't care that much. Mumbled to herself and stumbled on. Fumbled in a pocket for chewing gum. Couldn't find it. Stopped still. No hurry tonight. Got time to kill. Her legs seemed absent, far from the ground. She sat down on the curb, knees to her chest. And at least here she could finally rest her head comfortably. It was the first time quiet since she was a kid. And there it was, all fresh as new. Memories, old, breaking through. And time could have stopped there dead. But it carried her round and round instead. They say time heals, but they don't know shit. And now she's sat in the thick of it, and the storm comes on full blown. I wish I'd known.